Hey everyone, trying something new here. I'm going to do once a week, I'm going to scroll down Facebook and see what I have on there. Because lately it's been quite interesting, uh, with everything that's going on. It seems that this world's going to crap. But let me just grab my list over here. Alright, well, we'll start off with the one that's most thrown about is you can't really say anything to anybody anymore. You can't say tomato without being called a racist. Which it's kind of crazy. You got these people out here. They're like little samurais, and they are going to chop you down. Anything you say, they're just saying, hey, you're a racist. You're a bigot. You're a whatever. And it's sickening. It's sickening. Because it doesn't take anything. Just because you disagree with someone's opinion, or you post on someone who you're going to vote for, all of a sudden you're a racist and a bigot, and even some of these people are, and maybe some of them are racist, but I know people that 100% not a racist bone in their body, and they've been called racists. So, just because you don't agree or someone doesn't have the same ideas or opinion as you doesn't mean you need to call them a racist, or you need to even go the other way and say that they're pulling a black card or anything like that. It's just that's just not cool. And I even tried the black card one time at MVA. I told them that I was that they wouldn't give me my tags because I was African American, and they told me to leave. Didn't work. I tried it though. Alright, the next. Well, here's another true one. People want to know why everyone's all uneducated. Well, because they don't need to go to the fucking library anymore, because everybody on Facebook obviously knows it all. You can post one thing on there, and then you got this grammar perfect asshole that just everybody knows everything. And you're wrong. Here we go. The people that I would least expect are the most PC, politically correct. And these are a couple of them on there. Their career is prison, and they're the ones that are always throwing the stones. And they are the same ones that act like their tax return is a lotto winning. They always post pictures of the stacks of money that they have, and you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. If you want to be holier than thou and talk about how much you know about politics, but yet you post a picture of all the money that you gave and they gave back to you to say kind of the same thing, you just get a savings account. Does pretty good. Another thing that drives me nuts, and it was the first thing that I saw, is Dare to Share. And it's all over the place. They even have Jesus on there. Oh, well, if you don't, if you believe in Jesus, you're going to share, or, bad things will happen, or I dare you to share this on your Facebook, with supporting police. If you're that worried about what people think of you, and that you're scared to share it, you need to rethink your whole life. Things need to change. Because I'm not scared to share anything. But, and another thing is those things that you get that says 2 shares equal 1 prayer. What's that all about? I don't know. I don't know how that equals a prayer, and who's making the prayer, or where they are praying. I didn't know Jesus had a Facebook, but obviously he does. So we'll figure that one out sooner or later. Dog abusers. That was like the 4th thing down. Every day there's someone posting a picture about a dog abuser, which is, it's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. People shouldn't abuse animals whatsoever. They should have, a severe penalty, more than what it is now. But God damn, people use the same picture, and I swear, I've seen the same picture and 5 different stories behind this picture. It drives me nuts. Absolutely drives me nuts. I just can't fathom. Like, you just shared that story a fucking month ago, and it's the same picture with a different story. You know what that's called? It's a lie. Get real. Here's another one. Bad kids. People are like, oh, well, this kid's really, really bad, or this teenager's bad. Well, how do we fix that? Well, you fix that about be a better example, because there is not very many good examples anymore. I mean, my hero was my dad, and I knew what I always wanted to be, and I'm still not what I want to be, but that's life. Get used to it. But yeah, there's a big problem, because these kids who look up to these people who beat women or talk down to women are just assholes. Kanye West, an asshole. These people look up to people like him, and they're like, well, why are you causing so much trouble? Well, because look who he looks up to. I mean, if you don't have anybody to look up to, or heroes, or influences, anything, I mean, you're going to turn into an asshole, and you're going to be bad. I mean, that's why it makes it socially acceptable to do fucked up things. And I stayed out of that trouble. I stayed out of drugs. I stayed out of everything, because the life that I wanted didn't include those things. And I watched the people who did want those things, and their life is not so good. Not so good. But time will tell. I mean, people have their whole lives to change. And just because someone's 40 and they just got off drugs doesn't mean it's the end of their life. They can start over. I mean, many people start their careers later in their life and become very successful. And it's another problem is people judge success off of money. And money does not mean success. It's about being happy. And, if you ever come across and you love somebody, I mean, that's another thing. I mean, people are up in arms about gay people. And, if they love them, love is love. If they love that person, let them love them. I mean, no, who are you to tell them any different? And the last thing is, let me see, heaven is going to be too expensive. Every time I see this dang thing about these PC people moving in, even South Park had a whole thing about it, and even just hipsters in general, and all these cities that are full of money and things like that, there's going to be no place in heaven for me. I'm going to get up there, and they're going to say, sir, you didn't make enough money last year, or last 2 years. You can't even get a HUD home. So you're going to have to go to the other place. And then I'll get down there, and I'll be afraid it's like going to be the never-ending MVA line. You're never actually going to get to where you're going. So, but, interest rates are going to be really high there too. But in heaven, if it's that bad, he wants to be there anyways. But and don't take that as my belief either. I just try to sum up what I got here. But everybody, mind your own fucking business. Stay out of everybody else's business, and keep to yourself. No one needs to buy tabloids. Actually, they don't even make tabloids, because there is Facebook. I can remember last time I was in Safeway, I didn't see one of the National Enquirers anymore, because Facebook replaced it. Because you can't make the shit up that happens on there. It is true stupidity. People, be smarter. At least try. Alright, out.